I'm here. Sorry. I was just trying to load it up on my computer. And it was very, very slow for a second there. There we go. Right, and bring up the chat so I can see. And yeah. So, I've had a bit of bad news. It's completely unrelated to each other, but I found out that one of my friends is dead, which is sad. It's very sad. I didn't get to talk to them all the time though. You know, we talk once a month. So one of my buddies in America apparently is passed away because car accident. So yay. And while I was finding this out, Avast is trying to sell me a VPN service. That's nice. While I was finding this out, I found I basically I guess he's a mutual friend. I guess I don't know. But if you've been on my Discord server or if you've been on Grommer and stuff, you may notice some certain pictures of me with an old pup buddy and stuff, and well, I've lost contact with this person. This person has disappeared off of Facebook. Like his Facebook page does not show up, and I'm only going to name this person now to basically just in case anybody has any information or in case he's watching. So, oh my god, I want to get his full name. By the way, Pete, I just found your message on my phone as well. Is this bad? My brain is just blanking on his name right now. I think I scrolled past him. Drew Flanagan. If anybody knows Drew Flanagan and Drew Flanagan, Drew DREW Flanagan. If anybody knows Drew, basically and knows how to contact him and stuff, then let me know because I can't, you know, he basically disappeared off of Facebook, which was the only way that we communicated. So yeah, I have a dead friend and I have a missing friend, and it's starting to get a bit concerning. So yeah, sorry if I named you and you're pissed at me because of that, but you know, just find some way of contacting me and yell at me. Anyway, in hopefully less sad news, yeah, I'm working on the next picture. I did a brief sketch. I basically just did a sketch, just a very, very basic sketch so far of the next picture in the series. And I don't know where to put it. It's either the second picture or the third picture. You guys have seen the first picture and the fifth picture, the last picture. So I don't know where this would fit. I'm basically just trying to figure out exactly that. Plus the additions to the transformations, you know, each time that basically I draw the piggy, he's going to have one of these transformations or one of these things added to his persons. Persons, whatever you want to call it. We've got the hair tattoos and what was the other thing? The hair tattoos and the basically all of the. There's a dog somewhere nearby. Yeah, the hair tattoos and the what? So it's been a weird day. The hair tattoos and the something. Then there's going to be another trans. I don't know which order to put these in. I don't know what I will do first. What I'll add first. The leather and then the piercings. No, that's a tattoo. That's a tattoo, so that's not right. The weight I'm not going to put on him all at once. And basically that's a progressive thing. But yeah. So I'm just wondering which of these transformations or which of these things to add. But the thing is that it kind of is a bit hard to do because it's like, if it's the second picture, then what has already been added to him, you know? Or should I just do it very, very progressive, like the leather, like he gains a leather item per picture? You know, I'm trying to think of how to do this. I just want to get this right. But no. Hi, Peter. Astro. Hi, Panda Fox, and hey, Bearbuff. Hi, guys. Welcome. So yeah, we're just hanging and just a little bit of stress relief, I guess. I know it's not me. I know it has nothing to do with me that this person died. And it's got nothing to do with me why this person is not on Facebook anymore. But am I being selfish by thinking that basically, you know, why is this? Why is this a thing that's happening to people that I care about? You know, I was going to say, why is this happening to me? But it's not. Again, it's not to me. I don't get it. Can I just not have any more bullshit happen, please? Just no more. I'm done. A person you know died. Well, yeah. It's just weird that basically that I'm not looking for super sympathy, guys. I'm not, honestly. It's weird that, you know, my dad dies a couple of weeks ago, and now one of my friends basically also dies. So yeah. And one of my friends is missing, so it's kind of a thing. I really hope that he's okay. I really do hope he's okay, because the last time we talked was a few weeks ago, and before I went to Cornwall, and he showed me a couple of pictures of himself in. He was going to a wedding, and he basically he was in a nice suit. He looked very, very cute, very nice. So it's like, ugh. He's a very sweet guy. I hope nothing bad happened to him. I'm worried. Drew Flanagan, if you're out there, please get in contact. Please. It's okay, Pete. It's okay, dude. Bebuff and Pete, it's okay, dude. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, bro. You know. So about the picture, it's about the picture. I've got a couple of notes on the picture based on what the guy asked for. So the piercings and the hair and the tattoos, I'm going to add. We've got 3 pictures to add these things in. And I don't know whether to do them in order or if I should just do them just naturally, just slowly put things on him, you know, or what. I think the leather should go on him progressively. I think. He's only got 3 things of leather, so that means that I can add them because we've got 3 pictures, so I can add them. The second picture, I'll start adding leather because the hat could be added to him last, and that could be in the last picture that we've already done. So he's got a mare cap. So I can have it falling. If this is the third picture, because he's around about that size in this picture, then yeah, the leather's progressive. Okay. Because it's the hat, the waistcoat, and the harness. Although the harness could be 2 parts, so that's something to think about. I'm glad you can't wait to see it. It's nowhere near done yet. The end one's done. The end one is done, and I showed you guys that yesterday. It's also now on. It's now available on my Twitter and on Discord. So if you want to see that, then yeah. The final picture I have sent via email to Jeffrey. So yeah, I've just put the gassy version, the gassy alt version. It's really not that big of a deal. It's literally just a few more bits of patchy green on it, you know. So the leather's progressional, but the piercings will just be added. As well as the hair and tattoos, they'll just suddenly happen to him. So what order should we do this in? What order should we do this in? Yeah, Jeffrey, see? Hey Jeffrey. See, he's here. He's seen it. Can I lost your passcode for Grommer? I'll just make a new one if you want to. I haven't put it on Grommer yet. I was gonna, but then basically I haven't been on Grommer for a day and a half, a couple of days now. I don't know. Is my Facebook account still active? My Facebook account? I'm on a different Facebook account. I'm not saying it out loud on here. I've got a decoy Facebook account, which is my old Facebook account. I've got the proper one that I use. Is your name just Bear Buff on Facebook? Did you get a message request just now? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what order to do things. We've got the start point and we've got the end point. So I'm wondering what to do things. We've got the leather, which is progressible, you know. But the leather, which is progressible, which means that in the first picture, he's probably going to get, well, he's not got any leather. Second picture, he's going to have the harness. Third picture, he's going to get the waistcoat, the leather waistcoat. Fourth picture, he's going to get the belt extension for the harness. So it's going to be a chest harness. Then it's going to be a belt extension for the harness. I sent you a message on Facebook Messenger. If you get a message from, well, Tubbs, and then I'm not going to say the last name because, like I said, last time I did that, I got so much bullshit. If you got Discord Bear Buff, then you can join the Discord, the Tanker Tubbs. You could join the Tubbs Network Discord by basically going to the main page of Bear Tubbs of this channel. Go to the main page, and then next to the PayPal link, there's a on the top banner, there's a little icon that basically is the Discord like icon, and you can join there. That's for anybody, by the way. I need to test out if that link still works because they change the links every now and again, which makes it really irritating to actually put on, keep everything up to date. It's only like 3 websites that I basically use, put that link on, but it's like, yeah, I have to log in, I have to go to user settings, I have to find where it is on the user settings, and I have to change it and then save it. And, it's a whole big thing, especially since my passwords are like weirdly encrypted. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling to speak today. So now we know what's happening with the leather on the piggy leather. So so what did we say? I'm just like planning it out on here. So 1, he's got no leather. 2, he's got the harness. It was the harness. Three's got the waistcoat. And then 4, he's got the harness extension, the belly extension. Harness, belly extension. And then the 5th one, he'll have the hat. I'm not putting the hat on him until the 5th one. I've already done the hat. Okay, so we've done 1. So we need to figure out when he's going to get the hair and the tattoos and the piercings. I'm not going to have that as a thing. Should basically the hair and tattoos happen on 2 or 3? I think we're going to do the hair and tattoos and then he gets the piercings, but I'm thinking hair and tattoos on 3 and 4 is the piercings. But I don't know. Yeah. So now that that's sorted out. Now that that's sorted out, mostly in my own head. What have we got? What am I working with? I haven't plugged my pad into the computer yet. So I've got the general shape and everything, and it could be anywhere between number 3 and number 4. This general body shape, because like I said, I've done the super rough sketch. I know what position he's going to be in. I just don't know if this is going to be number 3 or 4. And we've done 1 and 5. By the way, my spider has disappeared, and it's a bit concerning because she's a big girl and she could just appear at any time in my office somewhere, which is creepy. That's so cool, Tubbs, that you were giving him piercings. Well, Jeffrey, you've seen him get piercings. You know he gets piercings. I just don't know what stage he's going to get the piercings. You know. Don't know yet. Anyway. I want to say this is 3, but I think it's 4. I don't know. So if I'm quiet working on paper, dude, it's okay. It's okay. You know I'm not that fussy. I will like mention if everybody goes quiet for a while, then I'll think that I'm talking to myself. But should it be number 3 or 4? It just occurred to me on the other picture, I haven't got the lines for the jockstrap on his bum. They're just out of frame. We'll just say they're just out of frame, right? Right. Well, since he's pretty big in the outline, I think this is going to have to be a number 4. Yeah. I could always make him smaller, but then again, that would require lots of work. I don't know. So, guys, party planning. We've got to get this party planned, just so I know exactly what days that we're doing it on and stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna be peeved. Peeved's the word. Peeved's the thing. I'm gonna be not impressed. Irked, I guess. I don't know. So it's going to be not next week, because that's the Vegas dudes party. So I've just got to add the details now. Like I said, I did the pose. I've just got to now to add all of the details to all of it. But the week after, that's going to be the you guys pie. Well, one of the pies. Any day for me is fine. Well, that's good. Are you going to come on camera? You don't have to. I'm not pressuring you. I'm just asking. I'm more curious than anything else. Because we've all seen you. We all know what your facade looks like. It's your face. We know what your face looks like. I'm just making sure that you can see the detail on the jock strap. Because after all, it is all about this jock strap. That is what he wanted. He was really into. Make sure you get the jock strap. It's all about the mystical forces around the jock strap. Any suitable international time? International time? I mean, actually using the international clock? That's a thing, you know. Do you know that's a thing? I know it's a thing. Oh, what's he getting? This is the harness belly extension. Oh. Oh, well, with this pose, you can't really see that he gets the harness belly extension. Guess that would be a nice fun thing that will just happen on the 5th picture. So what I'm adding is basically everything but the hat and the belly extension, because the belly extension I can't add, like I said. Because it's kind of a side view. It's him basically nearly toppling over. because he's got to near pop proportions. Pop the pig, not explosion. So international time. So how many hours are you away from GMT, you guys? If we can pick a day, then I can work this out. And yeah, we'll figure it. Why have I got I'm on top of the world stuck in my head? What is the new, what new hell is this? I was listening to all of Ninja Sex Party earlier today. That was nice. That was fun. We are Ninja Sex Party. Oh, you know how I like me some Ninja Sex Party. Ninja Sex Party's fun. 2 hours now. It's 1:14 here. It's 23:15 here. It's 23:15 here. 11. It's 11. So it's 1 there. So it's 11 here. So yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's 2 hours. Why was I thinking that's not 2 hours? Stressful day. Stressful day. Way too much bullshit happening to me today. I've got to figure out how the ears go because I've basically done the ears over the eyes in the last picture. And if this is the second from it, this is the penultimate picture, then, well, it's something I definitely can't show on stream because it would have meant that a piggy went boom in his pants. Well, in this case, his jock. So I was like, why have I left this space blank? And it was like, oh yeah, it's got a tail. Pigs have tails. Yep, it's 7 here, so I'm flexible. I did know what the actual, what the calculation was for America. It's like 4 hours, and that's 5 hours, isn't it? Is it 4 or 5 hours? So it's 7. So that means that it will. That's 4 hours, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 4 hours. So you're 4 hours. It's 5 hours for Panafox, I think. It's 5 or 6. So I was just trying to figure out how a tail fit over here. Okay. Why you gotta do that? You just screwed up the background for me for some reason. When YouTube will activate voice messages? What? Buff, that's great, but it doesn't help me prepare exactly, for the future. So I think I will stick with my original plan of basically just telling you guys in about so many hours time from this message, I will be doing the live stream party. And I'll tell you roughly what time it will be in my time and stuff the day before or something, Yeah, YouTube doesn't do that on its streaming. You have to do it through a third-party website. Is it third-party or second-party? It's a third-party website. You have to do it through a third-party website. Like this, like StreamYard. Like if I sent you the link right now, then you could probably come on to StreamYard and basically talk to me. Or you could go on Discord, and basically Discord, I could activate the voice channel on Discord. I haven't done it right now for this stream, but for all the streams that I've done this week so far, I have done it, and that works. So yeah, I mean, there are ways in which basically people can talk to me on here, but YouTube itself doesn't have a live audio chat because obviously a lot more channels way bigger than this one live stream, and it would get noisy really fast. Did I already add the waistcoat? Yeah, that was on the third picture, and this is the fourth picture, so this is the one just before. Right, got it. Yeah, we'll just do the so many hours from now time thing. Makes sense. We still have to figure out what exactly what one this is, and I need to do a check anyway. A test. I need to do a test on Hangouts to see if that'll work. This is the one with the piercings. Yeah. Don't do that. My computer's doing the thing where it's like, I'm going to crash now. No, you're not. I see you. I see you. Do not do that. That's mean. It's got a bigger chest than that. Let me just add that. Looks weird. Got a nipple sticking out in the middle of the air. I'm also going to make the tusks appear. They're going to be progressive as well. Well, the hair and tattoos, that happens on the third picture. The second picture is when he's going to start getting like the extra weight. So his ears are going to be back. They're going to be flipped back. You just finished the Crown series. Which one? Which season? Because I loved Olivia Colman as the Queen. I thought she was brilliant. She's usually pretty good though. I mean, I'm a fan of hers in general. Season 3, she is brilliant. Yeah. Have you seen The Favourite? Have you seen The Favourite? The Favourite. It's she played a queen in The Favourite, and she was quite good. At least I thought she was pretty good. So I'm just putting the ears, trying to do it so that they're on the side of the cheek, but aren't obscuring the cheek because I've got a lot of cheek detail. I want to make it look like a pig, not an elephant. So I'm trying not to make them too huge. You haven't seen The Favourite? It's really good. It's really good. Well, I think it's really good. Now I'm going to have to start with The Viking. Well, I wanted to watch the Viking series, but essentially it just kind of it's a bit too historically. They try to be accurate with it, but I've been told that it's you know, they make changes in it that will drive me crazy. Somebody that knows me very well and that knows mythology and knows a bit about Viking history basically said that they made changes to Viking history that will drive me nuts. And I was like, okay, I won't watch it. I'm not really that into that, to be honest, though. That's not really like my thing. It's not really my thing. The Vikings, yeah. Like I said, that's not really my thing. Right. I'm still doing the waistcoat. I'm still trying to figure out the way that the waistcoat's on because I've got a very side view of him. So it's very hard to like see. It's hard to visualize how the waistcoat goes on him. I know it's too historical, but my friend told me that I should watch since you liked GOT. What? Oh, Game of Thrones. Unless it's like, yeah, but that's the thing. It's historical. It's a historical drama. It's a historical drama. So you don't get all of the You don't get all of the mysticism. If it was all about the Viking mythology, if it was all about Norse mythology, I'd watch it. But it's not. It's about the people. And no offense, but I kind of don't give a shit, except for that one, that one woman who it's more in feudal times. It was more like late Viking times, but the one Viking woman who basically was super crazy. She was like super badass and crazy, and like somebody killed her husband, and she became queen, and basically like acted super vengeance upon everybody. It was awesome. But yeah, it was like I don't really care about anybody else. I know there's a shield maiden in it. There's like one of the greatest Viking shield maidens, which is a woman warrior in Viking times, is a thing. It was a thing. They're called shield maidens, and they are awesome and badass and cool. But it's like one of the greatest ones is apparently one of the main characters in the Vikings. But she's also in the Vikings with somebody else that is another great Viking king or something, who basically wasn't anywhere near. Then they weren't near each other in the whole Viking period of time that the show's supposed to be set in. It's only because, oh, what if these two badasses from history met? And it's like, well, if you're gonna do that, then you might as well, put Superman in there. Because it's just, you might as well put Henry VIII in there with them. You might as well put like any of just pick somebody from history, and you might as well put them in there. Just because you want it to be interesting doesn't mean it was historically accurate, and it kind of winds me up when they do that. That's why I don't want to watch the Vikings. It's not going to be my thing, you know. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to put the waistcoat over him, and it's going to cover where the leather harness was supposed to peek out from underneath his side boob. And I'm going to do that only because it doesn't look right to me. Just the leather harness, it makes this line look extra thick. So that's why I'm going to put the waistcoat. I'm going to bring some definition to his shoulders back a little bit by doing that. There we go. That looks good. Yeah. The hair and tattoos have already been added by this stage, so should I add them? What does the hand sign mean? Does that mean halt, stop? What? I don't know. I don't think that's clear that that's a nipple ring. Right, now I've done with this layer, I can add the hair and the hair and tattoos, because I've got to add the butt tattoo. The butt tattoo is going to be in super low definition, so I don't have to worry so much about it, you know. And I've already got the hair. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to have the hat kind of like as if it was going to fall onto him, so that it's on his head by the next scene. So I'm just going to quickly add that. So it's going to be all the way at the top, and it's going to be falling down from like the ceiling. so that by the next picture you'll find out where the hat came from. It just fell on his head. I'm also going to add, I think that's all I need to add. I don't really need to do much else. So the hardline layer is done. $23.34. What are you doing? What are you doing? 1 second, guys. Having brief technical issues. It wants to save it into the story's text file. I'm like, no, don't do that. There we go. Take care all. See you soon, Tubbs. Have a good... Are you still there? I saw that you said that you were going to sleep, but I didn't see all of that. I didn't know you were going to go like super right now. Well, I'm going to risk it because YouTube is funny. Oh my god, shut up. Not you. With the yawning. Drawing pad falls over. Belly rubs. And belly salute. I was going to record the video, by the way, for this week today, but I've had so much random bullshit just fly at me that no. There was no time. Plus, whenever I was going to film a video, I don't know how much of that you saw. I don't have the preview on my screen. Damon kept coming down, and as much fun as it is to film with him, he doesn't want to be on camera all the time, or at all. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to need the, yeah. Right, so that's saved, so I can actually do another layer. And yeah, we would have sorted all of this out, all the prep. It wasn't so hard. I didn't take a long time. I thought it was. I didn't think it was going to take a huge amount of time, but still. So just really concentrating. I've got to do fluid. Yeah, got to draw fluids, and that's a bit hard to do sometimes. Have you had dinner, Tubbs? I have. I had a veggie pie. It was a potato, leek, and cheese pie, and it was actually really good. Only because they didn't have any chicken and mushroom pies, or steak pies. They had that, or steak and kidney. They had steak and kidney pie. But I've never been a fan of steak and kidney. I mean, I've tried it a couple of times. I've just never been that enthused, you know? I never thought to myself, ooh, steak and kidney. That sounds like I definitely want that inside me. I've already got steak and kidney in me. I've got grade A beef, and I've got 2 kidneys. So the piercings, I kind of imply that there's an extra piercing that appeared on his genitals, because I've got like little kind of like flash lines around the piercings on him, because on this one he's getting piercings, like magically getting piercings. So around his crotch area I've also done a like ping. I was amused. I amused myself with it. Okay, give me a break. Right, and the bum tattoo, you want it to be next to the tail, as you said, on his upper butt. Well, since I'm looking sideways at him, that's going to be a bit hard. I can only just kind of imply that there's a tattoo here. So that's fine. But I'm also going to maintain this tattoo that we got around his arm, since he's going to get tattoos from number one, number 3. We're doing number 4. Tattoo continuity is one of the biggest pains in the butt for any cartoonist. I'm sure you know that. I am going to have supper, though. I just want to point that out. I'm going to have supper after this. In about 20 minutes' time, I'm going to go in and have supper. Well, I might just have it, like, in a bit. Because once I've done this, then I've got to do the line, add the outline, and then I've got to do the detailing and the painting and all that stuff. So I could afford to go in a little bit early and basically have my food. What's for supper? Cheese and crackers. But when I say cheese and crackers, I'm talking about a me portion. It's a whole box of crackers and a small block of cheese. So it's like, yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to that because I had that last night. And it was actually quite nice because I had ham as well with it, where basically I got some ham and I wrapped it around the cracker with cheese on it. I wrapped the whole thing in ham that was going to go off tomorrow or today. So yeah, and it was super yummy. It's like super yummy. Should I give him a hairy back? I gave him very hairy shoulders. I did that on purpose. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know if you guys noticed that so much, but yeah. Give him like super hairy shoulders. I kind of like that, the whole kind of like fuzzy gorilla look on the shoulders, especially. Especially if they've got like very nice definition in their shoulders. Like, yeah. Hairy butt maybe. Well, we've already got the hairy butt. We've already got a hairy butt. I'm so sorry. I had a phone call. A friend of mine's aunt and uncle just found out they have the virus. They live in Detroit. Bummer. It's okay. I don't hate you or anything because you had a phone call. You don't have to be sorry every time you have a phone call, guys. I understand. I mean, I'm plotting your death, but I understand. Right, well, that's done. File. Oh, actually, no, I'm just going to get some extra color information. I don't need any more color information. What am I talking about? That is good. Oh, I just realized the extra lines are in the wrong layer. Ugh, I hate when I do that. I kind of made it a bit too small in the middle of the page. It looks slightly bigger. It's just my imagination. He doesn't. It's fine. Right. So now what? Do I go and have my supper 15 minutes early, or do I stay here and do 15 minutes worth of line work? What do you guys think? How long have I been on live stream? An hour, so I'm within my limits. Basically, I said that I was going to be on for at least an hour because of all the bullshit that's happened to me today. Honestly, seriously, guys, just like, if anybody is in touch with the face, with the guys up there, you know, where whoever's controlling this whole thing, simulation master, anything, you know, if anybody could just get a message to the fates for me and just tell them to ease off the bullshit, because like one of them's like clearly leaning on the bullshit button when it comes to my life. You know, it's like it's on their chair and they're just like just watching, not knowing that they are leaning on the bullshit, you know, button activator. You know, it's what one day. Anyway. Yeah. Like I said, 50 minutes of me doing line art or 50 minutes early for my supper. What do you guys think? Yes, enjoy your dinner, Tubbs. What are you having? I'm having cheese and crackers, but like a lot of cheese and crackers. Well, you're keeping me entertained through this paper. So is that one vote for doing line art? There's many more hugs and snuggles for you, Tubbs. Oh wait, no. So what Jeffrey said could be interpreted as him telling me that I should go eat my supper, and yet what Panda Fox said could be interpreted that he wants me to stay. I don't know what to do. Am I just gonna, you know, keep vamping until the time runs out? Is that how this is gonna go? I'm okay with that. I'm just asking. When did I turn my heater back on? It's working. It's working very, very inefficiently, though. It's an old heater. I just don't remember turning that back on. Go enjoy my supper. So, okay. 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 Plus, we've got an idea of what we're doing for these pictures. Before I go, do you want to see? There is like a not sexual version of this picture. It's because all of the sexual stuff is in the color layer. So if as long as I don't turn that on, I can show it on YouTube. Do you want to have a peek? Anybody want a sneak peek of the fourth picture in this series? I mean, Jeffrey, you've seen the first picture. You've seen the fifth picture. Do you want to see the fourth one? Okay. I am going to put the pen away. I'm going to put the pen and stuff away. Beep, beep, beep. No, this is all the line art. I just got rid of all of the super sketchy stuff. Let me just get rid of this. This is the problem layer. It's not that big of a problem, to be honest. It's not. That's weird. There's nothing for the screen share. It just doesn't come up as the program. It's a little bit. It's a bit bullshit. Yeah, I'll let you see the whole thing. I put it a bit too centered in the picture. But you see the tiny hat? See the hat just like about to fall on his head? You know? I thought it's funny. But yeah, as you can see, there's no hair lines or anything like that. And there's little tiny like pin lines around the nose ring and around the nipple ring, and on the I've accidentally done it on the color bit, but there's also ping lines here as well, which is really funny. You want to see the colored version? Well, you see it. You'll see it soon. You'll see it soon. It's like I'm not going to spend like all night on these things. I am literally like the beginning bit and the end bit. I really want to like absolutely get those super polished and everything, but because these are going to be the in-between phases, then I'm super worried about it. You know, I'm not so obsessed with these being perfect as much as I am that they are paid for, you know. So yeah, these won't take long. They'll probably be done by the end of the night. Maybe. It depends. It depends how tired I feel. Like physically tired, not emotionally tired. How I feel after I have lunch. Well, my late lunch, my supper. You know what I mean. My nighttime lunch. Super quick. Anyway, right. There you go. Right, guys. Yeah, I'll probably be back on tomorrow night. I might try to actually do a test of one of the programs. You know, tomorrow night. I'm not entirely sure yet. It depends if my volunteer decides to actually show up. We're going to do a test of either Hangouts and see if we can actually stream it, or doing the guest thing on here on stream on StreamYard, because I haven't done a guest thing here. Yeah, I've only done it through Hangouts when YouTube and Google kind of were meshed together for a little while. You know, they still are, but you know what I mean. I don't know when that's going to be. I have no idea when that's going to be. But yeah, so I have no idea when tomorrow I'm going to be online, but I will be back online tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I'm going to do the thing again. But yeah, belly rubs, belly salute, and belly stretch, apparently. And I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. But yeah, have a good night. I might come back on, by the way, just before I hit the end broadcast button. On Discord, I will probably be live there, just to hang out in voice channel, and maybe even the sharing my screen thing on Discord when I actually do the line art and stuff for this a little bit later, because I'm actually gonna like come back after I've had my supper, play on the computer for a little bit, and then decide if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, Padavox, if you need more entertainment and stuff, then you know where to find me. I'll be on the chat, maybe. Anyway, guys, toodles.